Tonight, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get... The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking in at the 3. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up second down. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
Mahomes going to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing 1 interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. They found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 58 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Mahomes now on 1st down. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. These two teams, they met in L.A. earlier in the year with the Chargers coming out victorious. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On 2nd and a yard. Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
On second down, Eckler. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Chris Jones in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. KC's offense ready to take over. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And, Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Mahomes to throw once more. That's into the hands of Pascal. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now it's Mahomes again, rolling to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. Butker's kick here is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the third drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
The Chargers ready to take over. And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question, is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon because this team has rebounded.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
The Chargers at 500, sitting at 5-5. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Herbert on 1st down now. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chargers have taken the lead.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? R-A-C?
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Extra point attempt here still to come. So he missed his lone field goal try, but he's got this one as that extends their lead. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
And now here comes Kansas City.
And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's good for 28 yards.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Man open. Here is Crowder. Touchdown. Jamison Crowder. 42 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to move back in front. And not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Go grab your dictionary, partner. Look up determination, and his picture is going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 10-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it was all capped off on the touchdown reception by Jamison Crowder.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Eckler, they run left side.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw here, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
From the 41.
Herbert will get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Herbert.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Josh Palmer.
His first touchdown on the year
As they have taken the lead. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter one, they struggled. Quarter two here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. This one caught by Crowder. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
Mahomes' throw taken in there by Crowder.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Herbert.
Out to his left.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Herbert now. Open man is Palmer.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Herbert.
He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flushed out right.
Herbert has it knocked free.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Back to throw. Herbert. Buying time to his left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. They work again from the 38 on second and 10.
Mahomes going to leave it with Edwards-Helaire on the draw.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Mahomes.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. This pass finds its way to Williams.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
This is a counter play. Eckler. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Yeah, They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Now he'll escape to his right. And he goes out of bounds without getting rid of it. A big loss there. And it goes down as a sack as well. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Middle of the field, he finds Pascal. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Quick slant to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And again, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Zach Pascal, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Mahomes will throw for it to the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here's Herbert. Steps away to his left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. Up the middle with Eckler. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Once more, here's Eckler. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Dancing to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Mahomes going to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes.
Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 36, Mahomes, and down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. To throw, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And everyone on their assignment defensively there as he'll be taken down behind the line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Herbert on 3rd down now. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Eckler now between the tackles. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 41, Herbert.
He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Play action. It's Herbert. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Being chased out left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Chargers will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mahomes to throw once more. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. It's Eckler again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, here's Eckler. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot.
Here's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Mahomes will throw. Pass complete to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes. Pass caught by Crowder. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And Mahomes going to hustle him up to the line here. Meanwhile, Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yep, the opportunity squashed.
to a knee, and that should just about write an end to this one. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the Chargers, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Today on EA Sports. It's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports?
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Throwing to start the drive. Blackburn. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 58 yards, and a score.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On 1st and 10, Blackburn. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. On 2nd down, Pittman, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Back to throw. Blackburn. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 24 carries, 110 yards, and the score.
Well, they set a nice tone in Week 1. He's among the leading rushers in the league. I think that they continue to feed him the football and continue to establish the running game so they can get the play action and throw the ball deep later on.
This defense for the Jets, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game. And
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
On 2nd down now, Pittman, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down, Blackburn. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Now the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's their third drive now, and so far we've seen a punt. In that second drive, CD, they turned the ball over, so not the start that they were envisioning.
Yeah, they've been ineffective so far, but look, they've worked on a game plan all week long. Don't get away from it too soon. Find a way to get some significant gains, loosen up, get going, and then they should be okay the rest of the way.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now he steps away. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets it to Matthews. Complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Pittman looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
He finds his man. Complete. It's Kramer. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And no return on this one. It's the fair catch is signaled for and taken. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's man. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
on 3rd and short. They'll try and pick it up through the air.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The Lions at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things get a little bit tougher. The good thing for them, though, is they take a little extra confidence with them when they head out on the road.
15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Bailey.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's man. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They run the counter. It's Bailey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season.
And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Throwing on 1st down. Blackburn. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd down, Pittman. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Blackburn. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, but also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Oh, what a move. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points, but you're down 21-0. They're going to have to get something going fairly quickly.
I would agree totally with that, because if you're going to mount the comeback, it's going to have to come in bits and pieces. It doesn't just all come at one time, right? We haven't seen anything more than a 6-point touchdown ever in this game, right? So that's how it has to be done. Get points on the board now. Start your comeback. But you're exactly right. Let's get it going right here in this spot.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Back to throw. Blackburn got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out.
And the Jets are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The extra point up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They'll throw now on the final play. Now they go screen. It's complete. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the...
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Looking to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's man. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Now this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's man.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
On second down now. It's Bailey. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. First down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They're going to look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Todd.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Bailey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this is hauled in by Matthews. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 1st down, Blackburn.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Looking to throw. Blackburn. He finds his man. Complete. That's Kramer.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st down, Douglas. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Pittman. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Back to throw. Blackburn over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
Looking to throw. Blackburn. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Now a handoff up the middle. It's Douglas. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. 33 yards that time. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Following the fumble recovery, Blackburn.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Blackburn. Throwing left side. It's complete. And they've got him well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll run on 1st down. Pittman.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Blackburn. He finds his man. Complete. That's Kramer.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
The Jets on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This is a 49-yard attempt. Right hash. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over the middle, complete. That's man. Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw here. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hoover.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Todd. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. They'll look to throw here. And he fires one incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Flush to his right.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
2nd and 6. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now a handoff up the middle. Failing. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. The extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And now out come the Jets. Throwing to start the drive. Blackburn. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Looking to throw on second down. Blackburn.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Blackburn.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
To throw on third down. Blackburn. And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a leaping catch. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Back to throw. Blackburn. And he'll just get rid of it.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Blackburn. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 6 yards away.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Bailey, and he gets it down to the 32. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On second down now, it's Bailey, and he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
So it's a win here for the Lions, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had 2 touchdown passes through the air, another one on the ground, and that defense, they really had no answer for many of their drives.
So for the Lions, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
today, from Ford Field in Detroit,
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by the 9th-year QB out of Eastern Illinois, author of 2 magical playoff runs in the last 3 seasons, Jimmy Garoppolo.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6.
He's going to find his tight end Boyle.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Now a first carry from Melvin Gordon. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Garoppolo looks to throw.
That's caught left side by the tight end Boyle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Now this defense for the Lions, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1.
That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive.
Former Heisman winner leading them out, the two-time Pro Bowler in his first 3 seasons, the electric Kyler Murray.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
That's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now Murray. Forced out to his left. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Lions at 9-6 now. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And they were able to tough it out last week. A close 1-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Here's Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the play did on the last one.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And some room to work.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Garoppolo. Short throw into the hands of the tight end Boyle.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Garoppolo steps away to his left. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
After the sack on 1st down, Garoppolo. And he's got his big tight end here. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 22-yard line. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Micah Parsons in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyle Rudolph. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Murray now. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
They give to Dillon out of the gun.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. Murray going to throw.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray, a quick throw, but incomplete. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. To throw is Murray.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. The kick by Bass is good.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
picked off by Jackrabbit Jenkins.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. After the turnover, here's Murray. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 3, 2nd and a yard.
Here's Murray. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. 1st down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Samuels is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Anthony Schwartz
with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead now stands at 13. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up the 1st down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Back to the ground now with Gordon. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Garoppolo. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Now he'll escape to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And they got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Garoppolo To Boyle here over the middle. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Murray now on first down. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on second down. Murray over the middle, complete. It's Schultz. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing now is Murray. And going deep for Hill. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there just before halftime. 48 yards. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Now, these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Murray. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Again, they'll throw with Murray.
He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Catch is made. It's Schultz on the out route. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Murray.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Dillon.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Murray got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz.
And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on all.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
A.J. Dillon,
A 5-yard touchdown run.
and the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. On first down, Garoppolo. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Dancing to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Open man is Gordon, complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Garoppolo now.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this one quickly to Lamb. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Garoppolo looks to throw. Being chased out left.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
At least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll drop to throw.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Over the middle to Evans.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 2nd down and 7.
They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. They'll set up to throw.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. On third down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be fourth down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Lions will take over. Murray now on first down. A solid stiff arm. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. Murray now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Now Murray. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. On first and 10, here's Murray. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 37-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Dillon now on first and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. On second down, another run for Dillon. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Lions on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Now swing pass for Dillon. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. The kick by Bass is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a throw here to his running back. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Escaping the pressure right.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times it's inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Touchdown, Bears!
CeeDee Lamb from 8 yards out. And the Bears have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They're going to give it to Gordon. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play action. Now it's Murray. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now Dillon on the inside give.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon.
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
On 2nd down, Dillon.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
They'll run for it with Samuels. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
A.J. Dillon
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 23. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Dillon up the middle.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Marcus Golden with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe.